What's up, good people? Hopefully you could hear me. I am here on the East Coast. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Larry Jones from Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. I can't get a good view. I'm sorry, it's light everywhere. But let's talk about the market. The market is pretty flat now. It's an hour before close, and it's a lot of panic. I just got to keep it to you straight. It's a lot of panic in the markets. There's a lot of short selling going on. And if you're in financials, the Fed said they're going to stabilize the market. That means that they don't have a clue of what's going on. There's a lot of reason for concern, and what's happening in the European banks, here in America, and across the world. These banks are collapsing, and it is bringing the entire market down. There's a lot of worry, a lot of stress. Credit, just think about this. If there's a credit squeeze and companies can't have credit, then that's not good. There's not a lot of companies that just have stockpiles of cash. All of these companies have a debt, and they need a line of credit to continue operating. Then, the yield is still inverted. Though it's not inverted as much, still inverted. Unfortunately, I know it's just bad news, okay? The housing market is crumbling, right? And so you have certain sectors, like I said, that's already in a recession. The housing market is just going to get worse, because what does the housing market depend on to be successful? Banking, financing, mortgage loans. The Fed just went up 25 basis points. Bullard, who is a Fed member, was talking still more bullish, talking about going up even more if they have to. So they're pretty much saying, they're lying to us, saying that the banks is okay. We have to just concentrate on inflation, and we're going to continue to raise interest rates if necessary. Well, I will tell you, even this 25 basis points that they just went up is causing more stress on the banks, which is causing more stress on the market. And I'm just going to shoot it to you straight. Every play that I'm in, which are few now, I have tight stop losses, and we're heading into the weekend. Hopefully, I can get this one up early. I'm going to try to upload it from my phone, and you do what's best for you. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Excuse this gum in my mouth, good people. I can't talk with this gum in my mouth. I want you guys to be careful on your plays. There will be a recession this year, officially from them. We are in a recession already. It started last year. They're going to announce it. They have to. The Fed saying that he may at best pause and not reverse. Again, that's a lie. There will be a reversal this year in the interest rates. That I will take a bet on any day, because he kept raising rates until something broke, which he said he was going to do. Something broke. It's called the banking system, and it's a big break. All right, and the results of that is like dominoes. Okay, so I'm just going to shoot it to you guys straight. They can keep putting lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. And this market right now is a pig. There's going to be a lot of buying opportunity, but the elevator is still heading down, and it's going to continue to head down before it heads up. I got to shoot it to you straight. So there's a lot of things that we have to keep our eyes on. All right. So the Fed actually, from this point on, the Fed calls this, and with the endless printing of money, quantitative easing for forever and a day, that started way before COVID did. So they were printing money, quantitative easing, and now they are going to, like, I just got off of this plane. I'm here in LaGuardia, and they slammed on the brakes. And I'm like almost face planted into the seat ahead of me. And that's what this economy is doing. It is slamming on brakes. And so I'm just going to shoot it to you straight. Talking heads, they have to have calm in the markets. I mean, the markets just, were pretty much flat. The indices, when I looked at it as soon as I got off the plane. But I don't like what I see ahead, good people. And I'm sorry. And for those of you that are dip buying, you go ahead. Make sure that you are a good stock picker and just don't dip buy because things are low. Make sure you are very selective in what you buy, okay? So don't just dip buy. Unless you're going long term, unless what you are buying, you plan on having the next 7 to 10 years. That's what I would tell you guys, okay? So we're gonna keep an eye on the market. I believe that this is, like I've been saying, this market this year will be trading sideways. We'll have ups, we'll have bear market bounce. There's more bear market bounces to come, but then we're gonna have downtrends like this, right? And that's going to continue. The banking, there's a lot of shorting going on with the banks, a ton of shorting. There's more shorts going on with the banks than calls. And that's a red flag, meaning most people expect the banks to go down or be worse than recover. Now, the banks will eventually stabilize, but we don't know to what price point as far as the price of the banking stock. If you're in the regional banks, I'm praying for you. I tapped out, like I let you guys know, I tapped out of regional banks. It was not a good play. And then I got into bigger banks, and I also got stop loss out of the big banks, JP Morgan, like you guys saw. So you guys let me know what your positions are, but I don't want you to have a turning in your stomach like the world is falling. I want you to get in sniper mode and see, like I was talking about yesterday, what good companies are you going to be investing in? What blue chip stock are you going to be investing in? In my class, I talk about the balance sheet. I want you to go to these companies and read their balance sheets. See who has cash to last through the recession, all right? The deeper recession. Now, the deeper recession, when is it coming? This year. When will the Fed not just go from neutral, but reverse? This year. They won't say it, but I'll tell you, both of those things will happen this year, right? And they have way more tools than I do, and I could see it, right? Like I always say, Ray Charles could see it with Stevie Wonder pointing it out, and they act like everything is okay with the banking system, like it's shored up, just like that, because they start printing money. Listen, when they print money, we have to pay. That's why we're in this mess right now, because they continue to print money and the economy is going to suffer from it. And you and I have to pay for it, right? They write checks, we pay the bills, right? And so that's what's going on, good people. But there's always a big butt in the room. I don't like that song. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Not in this situation. I don't want any big butts in the room right now. There are some great companies that will be on fire sales, right? And that's going to continue. And I don't think they're there yet. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that they're there yet. I don't see a signal that they're there yet. What is a good signal, Larry? When the Fed goes from neutral to start reversing interest rate hikes. That's when I'm going to be buying heavily, because that normally is the mark of we're near the bottom or a reversal in the stock market when the Fed reverses interest rates, okay? So now what you need to be doing right now is picking your plays, putting them on your watch list, and finding out when you're going to buy and where you're going to buy and how much are you going to buy, okay? Don't try to time the bottom by getting the absolute bottom. start to DCA in as they are coming down. And then when they come down even further, DCA even more. All right, good people. Hey, again, this is Friday. There's a lot of fear in the market, and let's see what the market does over the weekend. But I can tell you that a lot of people are going to be grabbing their money over this weekend because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. Two things I want you guys to check out. The second link below will be Moo 17 free stock. Go ahead and grab those free stocks. You'll pay nothing for those. By your deposit amounts, make sure you do that. And then stock up you. If you really want to make money in this market, just take the course. Well worth your money, okay? That'll be the top link below in the description. You guys have a blessed weekend. I'll probably post a Saturday video with a guest I'm going to see down here for some business. I didn't have time for a meetup, but I will be back. Okay, good people? Live, love, laugh, learn, and earn.